What's Gucci Jig Pollers? I'm here to talk about Barrier Islands, and I know what you're thinking. Mr. L's class. Wow, it's presentation day. We get to sleep. Yay, yay. No. Okay? Look at me. Look at my eyes. You're gonna watch this, and you're gonna love it. So, Barrier Islands are like long, narrow offshore deposits of sand or sediments that are parallel to the coastline. Think about that. The coastline can stretch for what? Hundreds of miles? Maybe even thousands? Like, it's crazy. It's like some can extend for hundreds of miles. Now we're talking about the islands here. Like the islands are like they're narrow and long. These islands are separated from the mainland. You know, like where we are, where we live, from by a sound, a bay, or a lagoon. Like Tampa Bay has a couple of barrier islands. I'm pretty sure. And like, you know what separates them? A body of water. Let me fix the camera. A body of water. Yeah, I know, it's surprising to you. And they can also run in chains along the coastline. Like, think about that. They're hundreds of miles long. The coast is hundreds of miles long. And they're in chains. It's just... It's like, man, Logan Paul really outdid himself this time. In the summer, waves from barrier islands can push more sand and sediments onto the coastline, thus making the beach bigger. And I know you guys like the beach in Florida. Bigger equals more fun. It really does. They also protect, like, from hurricanes, like Hurricane Irma. We were protected by barrier islands. And, like, they can protect from coastal damage and flooding. And, like, Hurricane Irma was like, oh, you're going to get this flooding. And barrier islands like, nope. Block that. Building on them by us humans, but it can cause flow to not work anymore. Like, the natural flow of water and wind just stops when we build on it. And that can affect, the protection from storms. That could lead to more people, ending up dead after a hurricane. So we need to stop building on them. Be smart and be loyal. They also provide 3 ways they're important to nature is they provide 3 natural different zones. A flat beach, an almost forest like in the middle, almost like a forest that can provide for many of animals to live, and then salt marshes, but that's not my topic. I'm on barrier islands. Whoever's got that can talk about those. Over 1,000 years, the islands have they eventually just flip from all the erosion that happens. Like, winds and water will push from the flat beaches the sand into dunes towards the forest, and the salt marshes would eventually flip onto the flat beaches. It would all just go everywhere. It would flip, and this takes thousands of years. So they've only flipped a couple of, like 10 times maybe. I'm not sure. You gotta ask them. It also doesn't allow sediments to just pile up. It's like a natural flow, like I said about the building, how we disturb it. It allows sediments just to flow a natural way and just keep going in life. Like, they might not be full of life, but they're moving in life like most humans. And they're all over the place as well for locations. They just pop up sometimes, just boop, here I am. But 2 locations in Florida include 3 Rooker Island and Santa Rosa Island, I think is how you pronounce it. But just remember, gotta be smart.